Hello, and welcome to With Love When We Not, where we adult out loud so you don't have to in silence. And today we're talking about something which is almost a modern day epidemic. Yeah, so the topic for today is the awkward truth of adult loneliness. You know, back in the day, making new friends was as simple as sharing that cold Maggie cake in your tiffin box. But now it's like you're applying for the US visa, like especially with Mr. Someone.
Hey, don't play the trump card.
Yeah.
Anyway, so earlier there was this institution that was bringing us together, whether it was school,
Yeah.
it was college.
When you're in school and when you're in college, you are pushed into an environment.
हाँ ज़्यादा active effort नहीं
हाँ.
करना पड़ता.
And you are really like in that environment, यही set of friends है maybe.
Most importantly, your schedules are matched.
Oh, correct. You don't
all
have
follow the same timetable.
no Google calendars, at least in our time. There were no Google calendars in school. And you have to meet people, the same set of people. अगर आपका section switch हुआ है, so you're making those new set of friends. So everything is kind of coordinated for you and you have to do it. Unless you are kids like us who switch cities every 2-3 years.
I have changed 7 schools.
Yeah, and not because she failed in any, just
I
to
was
put
a
it
good
out there.
student.
Yeah, and I've also, I think, changed 4 to 5 schools. And every time you go into a new jungle, a new set of friends have to be made, and there are people waiting. कि कौन आएगा ये नई बकरी? Let's figure it out. So yeah, but more or less, you do get that environment to make friends. Similarly, in college as well, a similar pattern is followed. You guys experience a lot of firsts in life together.
Which helps you bond.
Yeah, it could be good things like, your first job, first internship, first part-time, or I mean, for some people, we don't endorse it. It could be your first cigarette, your first drink.
It's okay. We have covered first everything
Yeah,
you share with your
but then that
friend.
that forms a ground for a lot of strong and long-lasting friendships. But reality happens when
you're left into the real world.
Yeah, and see, corporates are also an institutionalized structure where you make friends. Firstly, I have made some of my closest friends in corporates because you connect on misery. But you're kind of competing or vying for similar positions. So you really cannot make too many deep friendships. So you cannot trust people so easily in a corporate scenario. So yeah, and switching cities or switching in a city like Bangalore, switching from one area to the other area also.
It's already long distance friendship. Can't do.
Absolutely. The moment you get out of a 5-kilometer radius, you are in long distance. So it is really, really not the same.
But yeah, so basically after those phases are over, then you don't really know how to make new friends. Plus, everyone has so many responsibilities to deal with, right? And stages keep changing. Somebody gets married early, somebody gets married late, somebody, has kids. So you start losing points of relatability, even to your existing old friends. There is like a gap.
If you've decided to go child-free, and if someone is looking at having a child or have children, the points of commonality are not there. If most of my friends are married, like yours as well, you do not have the same energy to hang out. Even when you're hanging.
Variables.
Correct. That is the word I was looking for.
Plus, if you're not following a certain template of, let's say, getting married and having kids by a certain time, you might be in a different.
I was going to say fall behind in the race, but that's not the reality. But that's what you're made to feel, right?
Another reason is that we have these parasocial friendships, which is the social media that comes in, right? Where you are connected to so many people through social media, and you get the illusion that, hey, I'm friends, but
are you?
Like, how deep is that?
Correct. Because see, so many people tell us also, like I have been dealing with loneliness for a while now. And because again, we switched so many cities and the career choice that we've taken is also very different from usual.
Yeah.
Like all our friends are free during the weekends, and that's where we are working the most. They hate Mondays, we look forward to Mondays. So that, that happens. And loneliness is bound to come in. But I have people coming and telling me, how are you lonely? Yeah? Why are you saying you're lonely? You're surrounded by so many people. Like which we are, which is the truth. And amazing people at that, of course. We have like hundreds of people every weekend that we meet and we interact with, or even on social media. There are thousands of people who are validating us, who are
Constantly.
I mean, I love you guys. You valid. Even if I breathe, you say, "Oh my God, you're looking so cute doing that." I love it. But
Blessed. Really blessed.
absolutely. But loneliness can creep in because you're not having those deeper relationships. You're not having those conversations. You don't have people to chill with, for the lack of a better, deeper terminology. You just have to some days go out, have a change of location, talk about random shit, and feel validated as a human and as a friend in that sense.
Yeah, you want to be seen, you want
Yeah.
to be heard, you want to be understood. And the thing is, some people might argue that a partner solves that. But I think a partner is just one person. As a human, you have different kinds of emotional needs,
Yeah.
social needs, and
And not even one friend can fulfill that.
correct.
You
You
have-
need different
Correct.
kinds of people for different kinds of.
Yeah, I mean, me and one of my corporate friends, we actually, because like schedules do not match, we actually build lists over a period of months. that listen, I'm going to forget this, but I have to talk about these gossip items. So we literally have a list. We meet, we take a long deep breath, we talk about how are you, okay, let's get started. So I mean, that is not something I can do with everybody, but that's my gossip kind of friend.
Yeah, so you need that. You need a different kind of friendships for different kinds of moods.
Yeah, and I also have a set of friends who are like much older than me,
Right.
like different age group. So I know kiski saas ne kya bola hai, kiski bua saas kaise hai, kiske nephew se kya hua. I mean, I have such insane gossip which I'll do nothing about, okay? But it gives me so much insight into life. But that's what I'm saying. You don't have to have, like, I'll party with a different set of friends.
Yeah.
I will go for a movie with a different set of friends. Some friends you just need to fill gaps,
Spare
Don't
I
call them that.
spare friends. Hey, for all you know, you're someone's spare friend.
I like
you
to-
serve a purpose as a spare friend.
I like to call them potato friends. Potatoes fit anywhere now. So they are potatoes.
They are not spare. They are.
Carb filled.
Then I would say they're catalysts.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know why you need those friends is also because some days like you don't want to be the initiator of conversations.
Hmm.
You want to be in a social setting, but you want
To chill. Take a back
chill.
seat, just watch and observe.
you can then see the potato becoming aloo gobi, aloo butter, aloo paneer, and having conversation. So everybody is entertained and you didn't have to do all the work. But we've digressed so much. Let's come back.
Aloo.
Le lo. Kanda, le lo.
If you get this reference, comment below.
And Jain people, I'm sorry if I said kanda le lo.
me.
Guys, coming back to parasocial friendships.
Like so many celebrities or so many content creators that people follow and they feel connected to them, but it is still a parasocial equation.
Yeah, I mean, we went from such a senti topic to aloo le lo. I'm coming back.
Now, coming back to this, okay,
Yeah.
I personally feel everybody is lonely in some form or the other, or at some degree. Some
Yeah.
people just distract themselves too much
Yeah.
and keep things or people around to not let it surface.
Yeah.
But everybody is lonelier.
And I think some people can be lonely in a crowd as well. You know,
Of course.
this I have experienced.
Yeah.
I think very recently also, that you can be surrounded with all your friends, or you can be surrounded with your spouse, partner, anybody, but you still feel that you cannot have your feelings or emotions understood in this space. You know, like sometimes you just don't even talk about it because you know that it won't be validated or it won't be acknowledged over here.
But then, is that a problem? Not a problem, or is that something within ourselves or with that surrounding? We don't know.
It could be a combination of both, because unless you talk about it or put yourself in that vulnerable position, you
How
don't
do you know?
yeah, you're not giving the other person an opportunity to help you fight what you're going through. But on the flip side, there have been situations where, I have spoken about it and it has been taken very lightly. Ki, you're just having a bad day. Are you PM? Oh God, don't say that ever again. That are you PMSing?
This is the second time
We are getting angered by it. But no, because sometimes people also are not in the capacity to hear and help you.
This is a very important point.
Yeah.
We always think about, oh, I want to share this with my friend. My friend is not hearing me out. We need to consider, is your friend in the capacity to hear you out? Maybe
Yeah.
he or she is going through their own
Challenges.
and they don't want your trauma to be dumped on them at that
Or
point.
maybe,
of time.
maybe just they're having a bad day that day.
Correct. So it is important to check with the person that you are discussing things with. That are you open to,
Yeah.
because they could also be having their own challenges.
And another thing that I've started doing with, certain people I share my emotional side with, when I'm going to rant or when I'm going to, just share how I'm going through, maybe I'm having a meltdown or anything.
You brief them
Yeah.
on
I-
how to receive it.
I'm like, now they've only started asking, do you want a solution or do you want to hear me to hear you out? And some days I'm like, I don't want a solution. I just want you to say you are right. You are absolutely right
Or
in
just
what you're
get
feeling.
as emotionally charged about it along with me. Like, उसने ऐसा किया, ऐसा कैसे कर दिया? तुम बिल्कुल सही हो, हमेशा ऐसे करती है.
Yeah, I think this is a thing that we have with a common best friend of ours, where when we meet, I mean, we've hated each other's bosses and we've hated
Without having no idea.
we've hated certain people I have never even spoken to, and neither has she. So that is also a different type of equation that you have. But again, coming back to loneliness, what happens is that there is a lot of distance that has crept in and a lot of sense of busyness that we have. Maybe we are not that busy. Maybe people are not that busy. If you want to take out time for yourself and your friends, you can do that. But you really have to, talking about us, we really have to prioritize our life and let go of certain things to accommodate for other things. And there are a lot of how do you say, modern day institutions that we can follow in adulthood as well.
I completely agree with that. I think now one way to connect with people who have similar interests is doing or joining activities, classes that are of a common interest. Like, for example, as we have to plug in Manifest by TMN in Bangalore, we hold a lot of classes and events, and it has actually helped people
Yeah.
come together, build a community, feel a sense of belonging. And just taking on to that point itself. So I'm somebody who likes Latin dancing. Okay, it's not something I teach, even though I teach dancing, but I do it because it helps me connect with people.
Yeah.
A lot of my close friends happened because of being a part of that community.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think all your closest friends in Bangalore at this point are.
Because you have similar interests, that means you have, to a degree, a similar mindset.
Yeah.
So it helps.
And what I appreciate about her also in this regard is no matter how tired you are, how many things are going on, if you have to go for a social and your friends are coming, you will make it happen.
Yeah.
You will go for that. And that's the level of commitment you need to
Mm.
have when you're fighting loneliness. I am kind of on the opposite end of the spectrum. Like she will make those additional efforts to go and ensure that she meets friends. I am more like, am I just getting too much into their space? Am
Mhm.
I forcing it too much? Will they think that, I'm being too needy? So I tend to just be like, okay, you know what? If they want to meet me, they'll, make an effort. Or maybe I'll leave one chingari that, hey guys, let's meet. And then I'll go silent for a few months because I'm like, maybe they are busy, they have their lives.
But that's where you have to be a little shameless.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like, sometimes they won't reply, for example. I'll call them. I'll message them again because, to be fair, this happens to us also. When
Correct.
people are chasing us and we just miss the message. So,
Yeah.
be shameless.
And this has not been a thing that has happened in my adulthood itself. Even like I've prioritized friends all my life and I've made some beautiful friendships, which unfortunately have fizzled out due to various reasons, distance, people, God knows what all. But the friends who are stuck, they know that Antara may or may not make an effort. She loves us, but she may not be in your face about it. Like, I will send birthday gifts. I will, do small things to express love, but I may not call you every day, or I may not call you when I'm, maybe having a panic attack, because I will be like, no, I don't want to pile it on to people. So those friends have literally ensured that they stay in my life.
Yeah, I also have some friends like that, but I don't think I have been,
A nice friend.
yeah,
A
like,
pleasant friend.
I know I haven't been there for them. Also because they're in different countries. There's so much of distance, disconnect that it gets tough to stay in touch. But yeah, basically
Yeah.
at least one of you has to be shameless.
I mean, and also like these friends are in different cities, again, in different stages of life. So it has, shout out to you guys. I miss you. I don't want to cry on the podcast, but I miss you. So please, if you're watching this and if you've made it till here, please send me a message. I love you.
But one person I have to talk about here is my best friend, Garima. She will send memes all day on various groups. Even if we don't reply, she will chase, she will call. She even came for the launch of the studio. She surprised me. Like,
Yeah.
she gets me. She gets us. She
Yeah,
will
yeah.
message my mom. She will message Antara. And not in a creepy way. She knows that she's important in my life. And she will make her presence felt. So,
Shout out to Garimadi.
so thankful for people like that.
Yeah.
But another way I think is, which people have spoken about in multiple podcasts and all these great founders talk about, is fitness. They say one great way to make friends is join a premium gym. When you join a premium gym, firstly, everybody who's joining is committed to discipline, is committed to self-care, and
has the money.
yeah. So that's a tip we should follow. I don't know what you guys should follow.
Yeah. So, I mean, also another thing, I'm just getting so like choked up thinking about,
This is a very personal
It is-
topic, guys.
it is very personal, because also you think of loneliness as failure. Like, not having friends to hang out with as a sense of you failed as a person. And it is not the truth. To whoever resonating with this right now, I am someone who's going through this at the moment, and no matter how much you achieve, or I might be doing great, touchwood, career-wise, things are going well, everybody's healthy and everything, but every time I need to do a social activity, like, if I want to go out, or if my birthday coming up is like the biggest trauma for me.
I think birthday and the sadness that surrounds birthday
Adult
is
birthdays.
a whole different topic, Antara.
I know. But that's what you feel. I mean, because my friends are so spread across the world and they're not per se in the city I'm in, I'm like, okay, am I so bad a person, or have I failed so much as a human that I don't have people that I love and people who love me around me at this time, which is not the truth. They are all there, they are all present in spirit, they all make me feel special in their ways, but they're just not physically present. So you feel like, what is the point of, celebrating a birthday? And let me tell you, my birthdays throughout college were so special. It used to be an event in college. Like, it used to be one of those biggest birthday parties, and they used to make like surprise. I've had like 21 gifts on my 21st birthday and stuff like that. So it just feels like a whole different world. And then from that, when you come to silence, and when you have not made friends at that rapid a speed, or your friends are so scattered as in different groups, you just suddenly feel like 100-0 drop. That this was the happiness I used to feel. I used to be so excited, and suddenly I'm like, okay, now what to do? If I'm feeling lonely or if I'm feeling low, I don't know if I can pick up a call and, speak to people. And it is 100% me problem. I know people will hear me out. I know people are there. I have some friends who actually yell at me because I've told them after 2-3 months that, this happened. And like, why did you not call me? You should just come to my house. So yeah, I think, sorry,
It's a you problem.
It's a me problem, but I will figure it out. And if my friends are watching this,
You better be watching this if you're a good friend.
I swear.
Cool. I think we went a little too
Deep
deep
into
and
this.
intense into this. Let's switch to our first segment.
Lonely. I am so sorry. I am bringing myself back to normal.
Switch into the first segment then.
Dun dun! It's time for
Same.
a lame.
So, what do you think about forcing a friendship or really pushing for it even after it's, run out its course?
Okay. For me, the correct answer is lame, but I have been same for a long time. Like,
Basically, she let them go, right?
no. So basically, I have held on for a long time, longer than I should have. And then I let go, and then I let go a lot of them once I learned the pattern.
I think mine is ulta. I let go very easily because if I'm not feeling that kind of love and effort, then I just move on.
Yeah, but my problem is I hang on to the past a lot. So I hang on to the past memories that, this person was so nice to me at this time, or got me out of a situation this time. And it breaks my heart that, there's nothing wrong that has happened. You've just drifted apart in life. So I hung on and clung on to a lot of connections, a lot of them, for a long period of time. But then when I figured that it was just one way, I was like, okay, ja Simran ja. I said there is no Simran that I have
We
let
have
go.
friends called
Yeah.
Simran.
Simrans, I love you. Okay. Going out for activities you once liked but now drains you.
Lame.
I
Not
don't do
anymore.
it. No. I think I let go of it much sooner
Yeah.
than I let go of people.
Going to eat, travel, or do some sort of activity alone. Yeah, same. She will never do it. But I am someone who actually enjoys it. I have traveled alone, I have eaten alone. I sometimes need that alone time.
I've always, and this is, I think many people will relate to it. You feel that there are eyeballs on you, even if there are not. So if I'm going to a restaurant to eat alone, I feel like, oh, वो सोच रहा होगा कितनी lonely है बेचारी यहाँ पे खा रही है अकेले, या वो waiter सोच रहा होगा कि she might have been stood up on a date. Or nobody cares. Nobody cares. But I'm always like, let me just pack it and take it home. And I remember I was doing this internship during my college days, and I used to get 15 minutes beach mein ki kha ke aa jao. 15. I was working as a receptionist, so 15 minutes. And I'm like, 15 minutes mein main kahan kha ke aau where nobody, figures it out. I used to take 3 minutes to eat food, I used to go down to a Subway, get a cheese toasty, गरम गरम कि कोई मेरे को देख ना पाए, मैंने गरम गरम melted cheese से अपना जबान जलाया कि somehow I just eat the food and get back to work because I don't want people at a Subway where nobody is there, people at a Subway to see that hi बेचारी अकेली खा रही है.
There are two ways of dealing with it.
Yeah.
One, look so good, dress up so well that people will also think, हाँ यार इतनी अच्छी लग रही है अकेले क्यों भी? Another way, dress up so badly that people don't even notice. See, I found you a solution.
I'm just packing food and bringing it home, guys. That's all I'm doing. This is a tricky one. Trying an activity irrespective of who joins you.
Was lame, but now is same.
I mean, I'm still somewhere in between. I'm now saying yes to more plans. Like, okay, you want to go play pickleball? Sure.
Matcha?
No. Sorry, no. So, yeah, basically, I think I'm saying yes to more plans and not going to my standard. No, I'm busy. Not going there right now. Yes.
Say yes more often.
Be a
Yes, girl.
no. Consent girl. That was a trap.
Okay. Moving on to the next segment, which is things we wish we knew earlier about.
Adult loneliness. So, this is fun. Adult friendships are like dating. You need to put yourself out there. You should be okay with rejection. There may be times when you're ghosted or there's breadcrumbing happening. It is true. That is how you make,
Maybe you were not a match.
yeah. So I think we should start this Hinge for Friends. Okay. No, business idea nahi churana mera. Binge. I'm copywriting it. I have proof here.
Okay. Low maintenance friendships are important and encouraged. You can pick up from where you left off months ago. Just keep it easy, keep it light. Everybody has so much going on, and that's okay.
Yeah. And I don't have too high expectations, That is why the low maintenance thing works. Okay. This is also something which is close to my heart. Just because it's not the same how it used to be or it has ended does not mean it was a bad friendship.
It was good while it lasted.
Yeah. And it just had an expiry date.
Lastly, being alone is not the same as being lonely. And the sooner we realize that, life starts feeling a little lighter.
हमने क्या बातें बोले आज यार मजा ही आ गया.
With that, we come to the end of this episode.
Finally.
It was a long, emotional ride.
I think we went through a lot of emotions up and down.
Fun though.
अगर ज़्यादा ओवरशेयर किया है तो काट देंगे. But no, we are raw, authentic content creators, podcasters. Follow us. But the last thought that we would like to leave you with is that being lonely is universal. You're not alone in the loneliness journey. So make small moves. Take a step every day. You can get out of your situation on your own. So you need to put yourself out there.
We are putting ourselves out there. Go watch this episode. Share it with your friends. Go subscribe to our channel and stay connected.
And like it also.
Yeah.
Like भी करना, comment भी करना, बहुत अच्छे. And also, send us messages like, you're not lonely, हम हैं. ऐसे messages भी करना. Okay, मेरी बकवास बंद नहीं हो जाए.
ये तुमको
Copyright लगेगा 2 गानों का. Okay, with that,
see you in the next episode.
sending hugs like this.
Until then,
With love.
twin me not.